So yesterday during a coaching session with a client, he was really struggling to answer my questions. And after a pause, he said, "Kathy, I don't know where you're going with this." And for a moment, I was thinking, like, wait, what is happening here? I was confused, but I gathered myself, and I asked him, "So, can you please explain?" And as he was talking, there's two things that I realized. One, he was overthinking the questions. And two, he had placed my face in the place of someone who hadn't earned his trust. And I said, okay. I told him, you are trying to put a puzzle together without looking at the box. And then he looked over at me confused. And I said, wait, let me explain. So when you're working on a puzzle, you dump all the puzzle pieces out. But before you start, what do? You look at the box for clarity, right? To look at the big picture. And anytime you get stuck, and before I could see it, he said, you look at the box. And I said, exactly. And so we laughed about it, and that kind of broke the tension. And then from then on, we had a productive session, all was well, right? Well, last night, as I was reflecting over my day, God brought that conversation right back to me, and it kind of stopped me in my tracks because I thought, OMG, how many times am I trying to put a puzzle together, my puzzle of life, my life together, without looking at the box? Yeah. And I had to say, I need to stop trying to put the puzzle together without looking at the box, because I'm guessing where the pieces go. I'm wasting time and energy when all I have to do is look at the one who already sees the completed puzzle or sees the completed picture. Psalms 32:8 says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. My favorite scripture that I call my life scripture, I say it's also my if and then scripture, which is Proverbs 3:5 and 6. If you trust in the Lord with all your heart, if you lean not to your own understanding, if you acknowledge him in all your ways, then he can make your path straight and smooth, removing obstacles that block your way. He can't help us complete the puzzle if we won't look to him for guidance. See, sometimes the frustration isn't that the pieces don't fit. It's that you're trying to build without looking at the box. And God says, look at me. I'm the box. I hope that blesses you, because it surely got me together. Take care.